So let's jump right into it. Let's retain this guy, hit the map, and I'm just going to go backward. Oh, what? It says it's locked. I have season 12. That's well. Let's figure this out. To Steam. Well then. If that's how your day started, let me know. So the game was not available on Steam early. It was available on PS5 and available on Xbox, but it took a couple extra hours for them to get it on Steam apparently. So that was how my morning started. So we are. Let me just make sure all my mods are off again. They are off. And make sure I'm on the right game. I'm on the right game. Yeah, I see I did go over here and test it just to make sure it was actually functioning. So we are good to go. Let's hop in. All sorts of news today. But anyhow, welcome. So I wanted to talk about our fleet quickly. So we have the list of vehicles here, a couple of fuel trucks, the GMC, White Western Star, Transstar, P16, Twin Steer, and then there's Fleet Star, and then where's our other fuel vehicle? Oh, right there in front of me. The Kodiak that we had first. And then the Chevy. Now, we do have, because this save is the one that I did the tutorial of how to have a good hard mode start. And I guess I'll leave it up. If you don't mind, I will use these, but for the moment, for the time being, they're going to just hang out here in the garage in Michigan to do the backwards progress. So the whole goal of this is we did Michigan, right? We're at 100% of Michigan. We're at level 22, as you can see on the top right. We have 182,000 bucks. We got to pay to transfer vehicles. We got to figure everything out in the map on our own. The only thing that I am going to use as a tool, which it is somewhere. Let me make sure it's up. Yep, there it is. We're going to use Map Runner just for, because the Map Runner doesn't really tell you, is it muddy there, or is the path blocked, or is there rocks or dirt or mud pits, or that kind of thing. You can kind of see some of them, but like I said, it's Map Runner's not, or even elevation. Like is it go up a huge steep hill? So yeah, that's we'll have to figure that out on our own. But I am going to use Map Runner just for help in navigation and getting to like trailers, because I do want to be able to find fuel trailers and stuff. And who knows? It's PTS information. It could be wrong. So that's how we're going to preface this one. We're going to leave these two guys here. We have our fuel supply here in case we need it. But for the moment, those are going to stay there. And we're going to retain this guy and head over to North Carolina. There it is. And it does work. There's a weird, it shows that there's a vehicle in the garage, but there's not. I don't really understand what that is. Like if I go, I mean, there's nothing here. And oops, the map, oops, come on. I mean, there's nothing, I haven't even exited the garage. So I don't know what that's referring to, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna for sure bring this guy, and we're gonna pay 3,500 for that. And then what else do I want? We do need a fuel vehicle. I guess let's just bring the Kodiak. Should I bring both fuel vehicles? I think we probably should. Okay, so yeah, let's just bring both fuel vehicles. Truck storage. And then we need at least one crane vehicle, which I think I'm just going to bring my best one, which is, where is it? White Western Star. Crane and hauling vehicle, and then we'll figure it out from there. So yeah, I have no idea what we need to do. I did take a peek. This is going to blow your mind. If you've already seen information from other people, then you'll know. But as you can see, there is quite a few available contracts to start out with. And I'm just going to go through these real quick. A lot of them are in other zones, but I just want to unlock them so when I get new ones, it shows that marker. I'm not going to activate. This is the FEM task here, which is in another zone. Oops. It's been doing that too. I don't know what the deal with that is. That's in another zone. Come on. Solar panels. Lots of new cargo to deal with. We have to deal with, which I'm not very good at, but generators. Oh, there's a truck store. That's got to be upgrading a garage. Okay. That one we're going to need to do. Here's another trailer store access to a location and warehouse access. That we'll need. Other warehouse access in Flatland. A whole bunch of stuff that needs to get unlocked there. This is a bridge, clearly. Where's the trailers over there? Okay. Why don't we just activate that one? Just in case we come across any stuff for it, because bridges are bridges. There's another bridge. Okay. Oh, medium logs. More logs in other zones. Okay, so that's that one. And we have two here. There's also medium planks in here, which is the 2-slot plank, or wood planks, basically. That's a watch point. Interesting. So we have to do an unlock of a watchtower, it looks like. I think this one... Yeah, that's the... Okay, so that's the one for the rock crawler. Where is that? That's like just north of us. We don't have unlocked, though. We got to do the bridge. We got to do the bridge. Where was that one? This one? Where does fuel come from? An entirely different zone. That's funny. Okay, so we got all those. There's only one here. Reactive zone, something, something. So the one thing I noticed when I was looking at these, some of these tasks, they pay a lot. So this is going to actually work out pretty well. But yeah, the rules for this, like I said, hard mode, no mods. Michigan trucks, they are fully upgraded. We are level 22. We could buy another truck. We only have $168,000 to do it, though. And I don't think we're going to buy anything just yet, because I don't know if we're going to be like buying fuel. It doesn't appear that there's a ton of fuel on the maps, so we might be going back a few times to go get the remaining fuel that's at Smithville Dam. So that's the plan. I guess we're just going to start with scouting. And I thought about going this way to try and get this tower. It almost looks like we're going to just head out, I think. Am I full? Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to go back into the garage. I need to check something. Where's the garage entrance? The garage entrance behind us? It's a cool looking garage. It is the garage entrance behind us. I could have just backed up. All right. Cool looking map. All right, we need a fuel truck first of all. Gonna park this guy over here. Just gonna hang out outside for a bit until we figure out what we're doing with everything. And then back into the garage. I want to make sure it does have the autonomous scout. Okay. That's gonna be important. Okay. So yeah, let's just go this way. We're just gonna go up this road. See what's this way. So anyhow, welcome to season 12. I was super excited about this. I'm still super excited about this. I tried to avoid the internet all day. I popped in on a couple of people screaming, and I said hello, threw a like, and left. What we got here? What's this path? That path looks like it's blocked by rocks. About that. I think that's what I saw on the map, this one up here. There was something I saw that looked like maybe there was a path up. What's this? Can we get up here is the question. Maybe? I go around behind? Let's try. This is already a little muddy, huh? Already making the Michigan trucks seem a little bit weak, probably. Oh yeah, we can get up this way. Cut through some trees. These are the new bushes and trees, too. They look good. What do we got here? Oh, that's the caterpillar, probably. Yeah, there we go. That's the path I was looking for. There's even a path. Oh, there was a path right there. I could have just drove up. Well, that's okay. We took the hard way. We took the way of the scout. I think once we get up in here, we're gonna be doing a lot of map looking here as we go through. Yeah, the goal today, I don't even really care if we get upgrades. There isn't many upgrades to get, and they're all for the vehicles that we're getting. So it's just the rock grinder and the fem. But so we do want them because we're going to get both of those vehicles, and we'll probably use both of those vehicles too. But it looks like the rock grinder like takes a series of quests to do, so we'll probably do most of our scouting with this guy. Am I going the right way? Looks like it. We'll just make a mark to the watchtower. How's that? See, yeah, like there was no way I could tell that this was a hill on the map. Or that this is a dirt road and there's a big ravine here. It's really cool looking. But yeah, that's what we're going to do with this series is we're going to go backwards. We did Michigan just because you kind of have to do Michigan. I guess you could, in theory, take your completely not upgraded Chevy, transfer here to the garage, have no vehicles to unlock anything, and no money because you just transferred your one vehicle over, and maybe do some stuff over here. I don't know. I think you'd run out of fuel before you got a quest done. Which, speaking of fuel, that's the other reason I chose going this way, because it appears that there's a scout trail over here somewhere. Let's see what pops up when we uncover this. Okay, watchtower number 1. We're going to do a lot of stopping engine too. Oop, there it is right there. Yep, scout fuel carrier. Okay. Okay, so now we can see elevation here. This is like a big hill. Oh, there's this path right here, though. That look like a path? That looks like a path, maybe, too. This is a bridge. All right, let's just go this way. I think that's what we're gonna do is... Why am I using this instead of my mouse? Try and go like this way. Grab this task. Grab this fuel trailer. Sound like a plan? This is all uncovered. What is this over here? Okay, so here's a generator area. Makes cabins. Some sort of task we'll need to get. And there is cabins there. So is there cabins already there? Is that what that means? Or is that means it's 2 slots and you need to just make them? I feel like there's a different designation for ones that already contain stuff. Like it'll say like 2 available instead of just 2. There's our next map. Is it locked? Doesn't appear locked. And how far does this go down? It goes down pretty far. Sideboard semi-trailer. What's on here? Something. Service spare parts, maybe? Vehicle parts, something. And we got a scout flatbed and another task. Alright, and that's where the garage is. Almost looks like there's a path this way, too. That looks kind of like a path, doesn't it? Maybe that's where that road went to, because there was a road right before the bricks. Bet you could get up this way, too. Maybe come up this way like that. That's probably how you're going to get down, or this way, right here. Here's definitely a path. Yep. That's how you could... I could have went this way, too. Coming around the bottom. Alright, we're learning. We're learning as we go. Let's just go once we get that. Just go this way. Let's see what's down here in this little city thing. And we're gonna have a fuel trailer to bring with us, so hopefully it's not a task one, but either way we're gonna just use it. Come on. Maybe if it is a task, it'll have us take it to the town. That'd make way too much sense. Oh yeah, I gotta. So as I was saying previously, this is first time I've actually like played the day of a release for Snowrunner. I usually play from behind, I catch up. But this is way more fun. Like I haven't seen any video. I mean, I guess there's videos out there of like how to get the FEM and how to get, you know, how to get the watchtowers, how to get all the upgrades, like that kind of thing. But I've been trying to like avoid them. I kind of wanted to just go in blind. That's sort of the way I like doing these. But if you're a fan of, you know, watching other content creators do things on YouTube, right, you tend to like stumble into those things and then you're like, oh yeah, I saw how to do that, you know. So yeah, I managed to avoid those things. We gotta go this way. That's a rock. Okay. Yeah, we won't encounter any ice here, which is nice. What does this take? Medium planks. There's our medium planks. I wonder if you can drive over this bridge without the... Can we try it? Almost looks like you can. That's sketchy. I don't think you can. Nope. You'll fall through that. Maybe like if you had something with really big tires, you could drive over that. Like the FEM. But that would be... I don't have anything with big tires. I guess maybe the P16. And I guess probably I mean, I wouldn't be taking the wind steer up here. Yay, it is ours. Okay, so we found our first fuel trailer. Yeah, and we're just going to get as far as we can get in these opening episodes as we explore. It's probably going to be a few episodes of exploring and then maybe swapping to do some contracts and bridges and that kind of thing to try and get things unlocked, because I just never... It's not like me doing Michigan, and I can just do it with blindfolded. I looked at my Steam, obviously, this morning, and I have over 500 hours into the Steam version of the game, and I have PS4 and PS5 versions of the game. I mean, I'm not some people that have thousands of hours, but I have enough experience to know most of the game, and there's some parts of the game that I skipped basically as I went through and like did, you know, upgrade hunting and vehicle hunting and that kind of thing. I didn't do all the tasks and all the zones, and that's sort of what we're working on in the other save, and that's what we're going to work on in this save too. Just get what we can get done. We got ourselves a little bridge. It looks pretty flat, so we should be okay. Yeah, the terrain is not bad. But I've heard, that's what I've heard is the theory is I should be able to do most of this with Michigan vehicles, and then once we get the FEM, we can use the FEM for the really hard parts or really large deliveries. We'll just have to chase it with a fuel truck, it sounds like. That's what I keep hearing from people, is that it just sucks gas. I'm excited to try, honestly, I'm excited to try out the new Scout as well, just because not that the Chevy is bad, but this one could be a little better, maybe carry more fuel. Excuse me. Let me just check something. Nope. Okay. I wonder how deep that is. Probably very... There's the ferry. Ooh, that bridge is up. That's a bridge I was planning on crossing. And we'll have to figure out how to unlock that. Maybe there's a thing by it. Yeah, there's like an island down here you need to get to for stuff, and there's actually like a gateway here, but Right. Figure that one out. And it's okay to spoil me in the comments. If you know what that is, or you know it's part of a contract or that kind of thing, you can tell me. I'm not going to get mad at you. Like I said, it's free reign after today, but I just wanted to up until today I've been kind of hiding from the information available of season 12. We got here. There is a trailer of sorts over here. What is that? Oh, it's a regular trailer. It just looked like it was like red on the bottom, and I was like, what is that? Okay, that's a trailer we get with that's like consumables. What that is. Or vehicle spare parts, one of the two. Trailer store. Alright, what do we got over here? What be this fella? This is repair station? There's stuff here? Okay, so that's to fill up our repair That is our restock, our repair. I mean, I guess not many vehicles we have in this save have repair parts, so we don't have to worry about that too much. The other save, that's our New Game Plus save, which I can leave a link to that if you're new to the channel and interested in seeing that. We're in Tamir. We're like, or actually I shouldn't say, not even yet. As of the airing of this episode, we will be almost in Tamir. Passage seems locked for now. Okay, so this has got to be something that's locked. Here. Eastbound ferry. Yep. Okay, so we're going to build bridges first before we can activate the ferries. Got it. Ferries cost money too, usually. At least the ones so far. We're going to be doing, we are going to be doing crafting, obviously. I shouldn't. I already knew that, but because of the generators. Means we're going to have to, like, take rolls and make them into metal pipes and that kind of thing. That's fun. It's, like, annoying, but it's fun. I guess that's the way I would look at it, is it's not the best system, but it's also not the worst. Okay, let's take the road out of here this way. There appears to be more trailers this way, at least. I don't know what they are, but yeah, like I said, I'll be consulting MapRunner. I'm not gonna like go completely blind, but like I said, I have no idea how good or bad this path is, so. Uh-oh, twigs. Watch out, suspension. So I did, this is just another test and another information in regards to hard mode if you're starting out and you do want to use that guide. There is more information in regards to starting out in hard mode. As of Season 12, you can, and I did confirm this morning when I was testing things out, you can start a fresh hard mode save, go grab the Fleet Star, immediately take it to the garage, and immediately give it JAT off-road tires. So if you have the JAT tire pack DLC, they are now unlocked from level 2, which is awesome. But, let's see. Yeah, I guess let's just keep following this road. This is I almost wonder if I guess there's not a really, oh wait, shoot. Didn't hit the button quick enough. What was I gonna look for? 7 upgrades total. Okay. 16 watchtowers. That's not true. There's at least like 5 vehicles. Yeah, at least from what it looks like. I think the first one we get is down here, actually. It's this objective. I don't even want to look at it. It's a contest. I don't even want to look at it. It's something I'm gonna have to do. Let's just top off. Now this is one of the trailers. We get a loaded wood trailer. I guess I haven't found a wood place yet. Yeah, we do. That's really nice. So in terms of hard mode, that saves me 14,000 bucks. Because I just found myself a medium trailer. Was there Yep. Oh, okay. We got our first generator, and it is part of a quest. So that one's gonna be take it to somewhere. I think if you, I guess I don't know if you just find generators. I feel like they're always sort of part of a quest, aren't they? So we got, according to Map Runner, there's nothing out here, so kind of a neat like power station. We got another one. That's crazy. And it's also ours. That's funny. Not even part of a quest. So we have 2 log trailers. Too bad we can't sell them and make some money, huh? Oh, this is gonna just take me back to town. Alright, well, I guess we're going back up then. We'll have to figure out if we can get down. Oh yeah, we did. We already looked at that. Ooh, that's some deep muck. Almost looks like there might be a way for us to get across to the center island, but then I don't know if there's a way to get back. I guess we have fuel though. We could leave the fuel trailer here and then yeah, because this is where the bridge is closed. I guess let's see. Don't necessarily want to recovering is not off limits or anything, obviously, if you get a vehicle very stuck and or submerged in this case. It's okay to recover. That doesn't look not deep. Like right here, maybe? Let's just go look. I'm gonna leave the trailer here. Let me just refuel. I don't want to lose the trailer. I'll come back and get the trailer. Let's see. How deep is this? That's pretty deep already. Okay. Oh, yeah, what time is it? It's gonna be night. It's gonna be night soon. Kind of hoping to do this all during the day. Didn't even think to look at what time my game was and just sit and wait. What is? Oh, that's way too deep. There's no way. Maybe back up. Maybe over there. Let's go look over here. Can I even get down over here? No, that's like instantly deep. One more place and then we're turning around. Yeah, that's drowning. I can't even get through here. I don't even know if I can get down to the shore. Yeah, I think we're just gonna abandon this thought. I mean, it looks like maybe you could get across right there. Like over here past this tree. But it looks like it just dives into like the depths right in the middle here. No, I don't think we're gonna. And like again, maybe we could go further down and make it across, but like it could be way back there. I'm not risking it. I'm not doing it. Somebody might, again, if you went this way and you got across that way, you can let me know. But I'm not gonna go seek the information. All right, let's pick up this trailer again. Grab our mobile fuel. We're gonna just be using this thing the whole way, I think. The Chevy does okay with a fuel trailer and makes it so you can just scout everything with it, right? Like I could probably be scouting with the Western Star too. If these paths don't look too bad, but then I'd have to like pick this thing up and or winch it, which then you don't have your emergency winch. Okay, let's go back this way. What time is it? Not time yet. We got time. Oh, Chevy with the busted lights. This is why I use that, like you can bust both lights and still have light with this particular bumper. And even, I guess, that have fog lights, it works that way, but I like this one because it's not like death bright lights. Okay. So this takes us back to town, probably. Oh yeah, we didn't look and see. There's supposedly a vehicle up here. Guess we'll see what it is. And maybe take it back with us. Or if it's there. Again, PTS info, not sure. There's a vehicle supposedly on another map that says it's a Western 49X on MapRunner, but that's just because that's what they put in PTS. But they don't give you DLC only trucks in the game, so they're gonna have to change it supposedly to something else. So when we get there, we'll find out what that is, or maybe somebody will have discovered that one by now as well. I'm sure probably that's the case. Somebody's probably already got everything scouted. That's okay. Yeah, this will work out. It'll be getting into nighttime by the time the episode is ready to end, and then we'll call it quits. We'll just, like I said, we'll just get as far as we can and kind of figure out where things are, get tasks if we can. Ooh, no, let's not break our transmission or our transmission again. And according to this, it's like somewhere right up here. It says there's a Don 71 here. You see, I see a Don 71. Not getting experience. Is it part of the quest? Can I switch to it? I can switch to it. Okay. It's not busted. It's got gas. Alright. I guess that works. What did we miss anything here? No, we got the thing for the gateway to the pipeline. So let's figure out how to, yeah, let's get down that path right there. So we can get this, whatever that task is. is over here? There's a Hummer here. Scout flatbed. And a Hummer. I bet you you have to get both. That would suck. I don't think I'll be doing that with either of these vehicles. However, we're going to take it with us. Yep, there we go. Okay. Make a path out of here. Looks like we can just go down that way like that. Okay. Probably don't want to go that way. Boy, the old Don's a loud bugger, isn't he? And hear it running more than I can hear the Chevy running. Yeah, I don't know if I want to abandon this Don without tow support, but it does have what looks like at least all-terrain tires on it. So I might be able to make it back. I didn't look to see. I don't remember if the Don comes with all-wheel drive. I think it does. Gotta find the good paths through stuff. Should be right up around this turn here. See if we can even get down. I can kind of see it on the map now that I know that this is like a sort of a hill. Like now it sort of makes sense when you look at it on the map runner site, but like just looking at map runner, you have no idea. Oh, sure, there's even like tire tracks this way. Okay. This is a way that's meant to be gone. Come on. Oops. Sorry. Well, we have another scout now, at least. We did part of the tutorial on my starting of hard mode is selling the Scout 800, which that's one of the other vehicles. When I was looking at the map, I was like, it sure looks like we get another Scout 800. And you know what, to be honest, if we get it, I'll use it. We have all the upgrades for it. We did all that in Michigan, so all right, here we... Ooh, oh, okay. Well, good thing, okay. do this without tipping ourselves. I guess we have the autonomous winch on this thing. Alright, let's just get him upright. So light. Things weigh nothing. So funny. It looks like it's got some sort of all-terrain tire. A really small all-terrain tire, but an all-terrain nonetheless. Actually, let's fill it up too, just in case we don't come back for it. Yeah. Let's just leave this trailer attached, just in case we need it to like help us winch out of here. Oh yeah, that's deep. Okay, what do we got? Deliver the Hummer to... Heck does it go? Oh geez, it goes on the island. So there's gotta be a way across. Unless you take the ferry. Or you take it all the way around. That would be ridiculous. That would be very ridiculous. Where's the workshop? Oh, this is... You would take it around, it looks like. Yeah, this is not the island. The island's down here, where the watchtower is. I guess let's see how this path is and see if this thing is even... I hope that trailer is not attached to that thing. Guess let's just see. Can I reach? Nope. Alright, how am I gonna do this? I winch this to something to help pull me backwards. Not being dumb. There we go. That is part of why I wanted to leave the fuel trailer attached. Have a little more range on my... Okay, how about now? Can I reach that? That's also the reason why I wanted to keep it. Okay, thank God. I don't care if I leave the trailer there. I'll probably never use a scout trailer. And you can't make any money off of it, so it's not like I would be... Come on. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna get this to the garage, I think. This is gonna be a trip. Oh, can I turn on the engine? Yes, I can. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's better. Only if only you could like daisy chain winch and I could bring the other thing with us. I hope I don't have to winch, because then we'll have to... Oh, we're okay. Not as bad as it looks. Yeah, this is definitely like a road of sorts. You can see the tire tracks. So yeah, this is, I bet you, where that other entrance where I thought was the way up. I bet you we can get to Don through this. Unless it gets really deep up here. Oh, it did have a little snorkel too, didn't it? It looked like it did. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. Again, we're not gonna go out of our way to use it, but probably use the Chevy first. So I have no Don upgrades. I've never been to any Russian region. Ooh. Let's not flip. Not a bad path. Really like this. Look at the array up there. Satellite dishes, bridge off in the distance. In fact, you know what? I think this is a good opportunity for a photo. Except I would like to make it slightly less dark. Yeah, that's how about like that? Trying to get everything in frame here. Perfect. Gotta have a thumbnail, you know. So yeah, and then when we go the other way to do scouting, we'll just take this with us and find that workshop. Hopefully it's not too difficult, but it appears that we're doing okay. Dragging a fuel trailer and it. As long as it can continue driving, right? I have no idea how much fuel it has. I guess you can always fill it up too. Still looks like the path, right? Am I almost out? Yeah, I'm almost out. Yep, that's not bad. And then when we get back to the garage, we can shut this off and fill everything up, and then I'll get the Don back, I think. We'll try and get the Don back from there. Sounds like a plan to me. In fact, we'll just park like right here on the road so we don't come back and it's like sunk in. Refuel us. Hummer. Yeah, I barely used any gas out of it. That'll work. And I can take some gas out of it when we turn it in. We'll take our gas back. All right, Don 71. I guess we could try and get this. We try and get this trailer out of here. Are we gonna need that trailer? I'm gonna say no. I don't really ever want to use that trailer. So yes, all-wheel drive and diff lock. We don't have a good gearbox though. I guess we have high gear. See how high gear does. This thing is not terrible. It's just, like I said, it's really low ground clearance, and yeah, it does have a little snorkel, doesn't it? We're not going to sell this thing just yet. Let's see if I have, like, any upgrades for it in the garage. Probably not. It'd be kind of funny to put JAT tires on it. Put some MS3s on there. But, as for the first episode of Hard Mode Backwards. Definitely thank everybody for stopping by. It's we're going to continue this. Like I said, we're going to go 100%. We're going to try and get the entire game done. Obviously, there's a news that dropped essentially as of release date. Oh. That could have been bad. Yeah, let's pay attention. Pay attention for a second. So the year 4 pass dropped today as well. So we're getting, well, which actually dropped a couple days ago, but it's now on the store, right? So you can buy year 4, you can get your skin. So obviously we'll be doing that. I don't know how we're going to play that in. Uh-oh. Okay, we found another winch point. We're making it. Uh-oh. This is deep, though. Boy, you winch this thing and it just pulls directly at the winch point because it's so light. But yeah, we will see what happens with the once the obviously year 4 stuff starts coming out. But this one we're going to go backwards: 12, 11, 10, 9, so on and so forth, and then the New Game Plus series that we are using mods on, that one's going to go from, we're on Tamir, but we're going to just go season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s after that and meet somewhere in the middle. So that's the plan. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to get this thing to the garage and we're going to call it there. We'll see you guys in the next one.